Hello everyone, today let's learn about the Special Education Fund in the Philippines. What is Special Education Fund? Special Education Fund is an additional 1% tax on the assessed value of your real property collected by the local government that goes to fund the needs of public schools within your city or municipality. In the Philippines, the government puts premium in promoting basic education to all school-age children. The diagram below shows where SEF can be used. It covers the purchase of books, construction and repair of school buildings, sports development, educational research, feeding program, operations and maintenance of schools, and facilities equipment. Joint Circular Number 2, Series of 2020. Addendum Number 2, which is the clarification to DepEd DBMDILG Joint Circular Number 1 Series of 2017, dated January 19, 2017, entitled, Revised Guidelines on the Use of the Special Education Fund. SEF during pandemic. Relative to the COVID-19 outbreak, the Office of the President has issued Presidential Proclamation Number 922, Series of 2020 declaring a state of public health emergency throughout the Philippines. In response to the public health emergency, DepEd developed the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, BLCP, titled Learning Opportunities Shall Be Available, the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan in the Time of COVID-19, for the guidance of all DepEd offices and schools for school year 2020 to 2021. For further explanation on SEF during pandemic, let us watch this video.
The government has expanded the use of the Special Education Fund to further assist schools in the implementation of distance learning. The Department of Education, Department of the Interior and Local Government, and the Department of Budget released a joint circular widening the use of the SEF this school year. Under the circular, SEF can now be tapped for the production of self-learning modules, textbooks, activity sheets, and study guides or manuals approved and quality assured by the DepEd. The purchase of external storage devices such as flash drives, hard drives, and communication expenses will also be covered. Education Secretary Leonor Briones thanked the DILG and DBM for heeding our call to support education amidst the pandemic. This joint circular is a significant step in our efforts to ensure that learning opportunities will still be available despite the situation, Briones said. Through the widened use of the Special Education Fund, our field offices, alongside our very supportive LGU officials, can be more flexible in assisting our teachers, learners, and even our parents in the distance learning setup, she explained. The circular also allows local government units or school division offices to purchase computers, laptops, tablets, printers, scanners, television, and radio peripherals to assist their learners if necessary. The procurement of personal protective equipment and medical needs such as face masks, face shields, hand gloves, surgical caps, hats, eye goggles, thermal scanners, vaccines, vitamins and minerals, hand sanitizers, alcohol, and disinfectants will also be covered by the SEF. The fund can also be used for the rollout of programs for mental and psychosocial services for learners, teachers, and non-teaching personnel. Previously, the SEF could only be used for the operation and maintenance of public schools, construction and repair of school buildings, facilities and equipment, educational development and research, and sports enhancement.
I think we already have an idea about SEF. This time let's have an activity. Answer the questions correctly to win the jackpot prize. What is SEF? How many percent of local government tax that goes to fund the needs of public schools within your city or municipality? Under what circular number is the revised guidelines on the use of the Special Education Fund? Does SEF cover the funding of the National Feeding Program for undernourished children in public daycare, kindergarten and elementary schools? Does SEF includes the payment of compensation or allowances of locally hired dentists and or dental aid positions to serve in public elementary and secondary schools? Congratulations! You've answered correctly all the questions. Thank you for listening. Stay safe.